Hi everyone, it's Ricky. I hope you're doing well today and thank you so much for being here. One of the first things we're going to do first is make sure that you can hear me. So if you are listening and you can message on the YouTube channel that you can hear me, that would be great. Because I don't want to keep talking if no one can hear me. So we're going to wait a few seconds to see if somebody can tell me if they can hear me, and then we'll go from there. I guess I could turn up, like, let's turn up the... We're gonna wait a few seconds to see if somebody can tell. It's working on the side YouTube channel over here, and great. So thank you all so much for being here. I'm gonna wait another 2 or 3 minutes for more people to show up, and then we'll get started making the card. I have not made this card, so this can be very interesting and scary at the same time. I'm also crafting sitting down today because today I was at an art festival and I stood all day long and your boy's tired. Also, it's cold here in Chicago. I got some chapped lips. I got a red nose from blowing my nose, so please excuse the mug. Reminds me I need to get something. So yeah, I'm excited to do this tonight. I think this is like the first time I've ever done it on a Saturday, maybe. I can't remember, but anyway. Hopefully we can get some more people in here. I think that's why I did it on a Saturday, to try to get more people. I think I usually do it on a weekday around 7 p.m., which, you know, California's still working. It's late, 8 o'clock at night on the East Coast, so people are probably like get their kids dressed or getting their baths done or making food and all that stuff. So I was like, you know what, let's try a Saturday and we'll go from there. So we'll just wait a few more minutes and we will get started. I'm gonna see how this card comes out. I'm a little nervous, you guys. When I don't plan the card, it tends to be, how do we say this? A hot mess. But, you know, we're going to see how it goes. We are going to be using some products from the latest release, and it's going to be kind of simple. We're going to try to start out with some paper pouncing. If the paper pouncing does not work, then we'll do ink blending. But now that I think about this, I'm wondering if I should get the big paper pouncers out. I think I should. Oi! Are they gonna fall? Let's see, dye ink. Please don't fall. Please don't fall. Okay. All right, there we go. I got the big ones out just in case we need them. All right, I think we'll go ahead and get started. I don't know if you guys are able to share my video like on Instagram and all that stuff. If you can do it, I would greatly appreciate it. I've never tried it before, so yeah, I don't know. And we are gonna get started. So I guess the first thing I'm gonna do is just show you some of the stuff that we're gonna be using today. I think, and I hope this card will be pretty simple, but you know, we will find out as we go. Let me pull all the stuff here. And there might be a couple things that I might need your help with, and you may need to make a decision for me. So we'll try to make those decisions as quick as possible, right? Also, I just want to show you my sweater really quick because I like it. Isn't that pretty? I love it, even with all the dog hair. All right, so let's get down to the camera. Let's see. All right, there we go. So let me also zoom out and move my phone so I am not bothered. You would think I have done this forever, but, or I've done this for like a day and I don't know what I'm doing. All right, so we are going to be using these products today, and it is the Heat Wave Sun Stencil. And we're going to use the Howdy Neighbor die. The dog hair totally makes it better. That's when you know you're hanging around a good person when they got dog hair all over them because they like dogs. We are going to see if I can incorporate this Blue Skies Ahead card front. I'm not for sure if I'm going to be using this or not. We're going to see. We have some foam strips, and then we have some various cardstock colors that we're going to be using. Here we go. And then we are going to be using some Altenew inks that you can get in the store over at Pick and Pen Studios. Make sure that you click the links down below, and any of the products that I use, you know, click that link. It will be an affiliate link, and I really appreciate it. And then we're going to be using some paper pouncers here. And then we are going to be using some splatters. Now, this is where you guys are going to come in, because I'm not for sure how I'm going to use these. I don't know if you guys are aware, but this kind of stuff makes me nervous. So, you know, we're going to play along with that. I do need to find my paintbrush, which I did not bring out. Let's see. You know I'm going to need it, or actually, we're going to use our little splatter brush. See if I can get this to work one day. Pet hair on clothes, dog, cat glitter, pet hair on the floor and furniture equals organic protective coating. Correct. Alrighty, so what are we going to do first? We need some stuff to dry. So we are going to do some die cutting first from the Howdy Neighbor set. And do you prefer to see my face or just my hands? Let me know. I may not like look up so you can see me, but you know, it's your preference. It's your video. You're watching it. You let me know what you like. All right. So we are going to cut this out of white cardstock. There we go. And then we're going to cut out Neighbor. Also, oh, you know what? Actually, now that I think of it, I think I know what I'm going to do here. This idea just came to me. This is how designers work. And I'll try to keep this in focus for you guys. For some reason, my camera has decided to go a little crazy. So, you know, we'll go. I want both. Okay. Veruca Salt, you get both. All right. So here we are going to cut this out of white. And then we're going to cut out Neighbor out of the blue. I didn't know how I was going to use this blue, but now I know. And we are going to cut this out. And if you guys have questions or you want to talk about something, just put it in the chat and I'll get to it eventually. The chat kind of works weird on this, so sometimes it scrolls, sometimes it doesn't. So it may take me a few minutes to get there, but I'll get it. Alrighty. So we're going to go ahead and cut the Howdy out first. Where's my top plate? Oh, here we go. I tried to clear off my desk today so that I wouldn't be so hectic, but here I am, hectic. You can splatter. I can splatter. It's just when it doesn't splatter right, that's the problem. All right, and then let's go ahead. Let's make sure this guy got cut out pretty good. Yeah, he looks like he's good. Let's see. We'll just go ahead and take it out here. Actually, I should not do this because I need it to. All right, we're going to put this on the side. because we're going to be doing something with that, and I need it to be still in the paper. All the splatter, please. How was the art festival today? It was good. I am very fortunate that I live in a very cool neighborhood of Chicago where the arts are very important to our little community. And it's the art district. It's called the Glenwood Art District. And they love supporting local artists and having things for us to do so that we can share our art. So it's pretty nice. I'm very lucky. I love my neighborhood, you guys. Like, this is the thing. If you talk to someone in the city of Chicago and you tell them, I live in Rogers Park, they're like, oh, I can't go there. I'm afraid I'm going to die. It's not like that, you guys. It's not like that. But like any other city, there's problems, right? We have 3 million people that live here, so there's going to be problems. But what I tell them, I was like, oh yeah, you shouldn't. It's a little sketchy and dangerous because I want to keep my neighborhood small and tight with a tight community. And I know that makes me a horrible person, but would you do that? Leave some comments down below. Let me know. Or does it make me a horrible person? Leave that comment down below, but actually don't call me a horrible person. Just say, I would not do that. All right, let's go ahead and cut out neighbor here. All right, neighbor looks good. We're gonna put that to the side. So I think we're done with the die cutting for today. Alrighty, up next, we're bringing out the splatter box, you guys. Whoops, probably, it doesn't matter. It's a splatter box, you know. Definitely not a horrible person. Let's see. Definitely not a horrible person for protecting your community. Correct. You know, and this is what's great about Rogers Park. And I'm just giving you a little history on my little part of the city here. We are a community where we do not have a majority of a country, or, well, I guess US citizens, of course, but of like different ethnicities and cultures. Our little community represents about 84 different countries, and there's no majority here. Everyone is, you know, the percentages are different, but there's no like 50% over of any type of, what am I saying? Statistic, I guess I should say. So it's very representative of the world. We have a bunch of restaurants from around the from people around the world, cultures that brought their food here, and I love it. And I do not ever want to leave this part of the city. Let's see. I would be very selective in who I encourage to join the community and not be a horrible person either. Yeah. So you just know, like when you're in your neighborhood for a long time, you just know the type of person or the type of people you want. You know, there's different parts of the city where you can't walk down a sidewalk because a family of like 17 is walking down the sidewalk, or there's like a 4x4 stroller, or, you know, whatever. So, yeah. So I like to keep it so it's dog friendly and all that stuff. I love when you can cut out a word and use both positive and negative pieces. Yes, I try to do that most times. We're not going to do it today, but I have it in here just because I need to, this technique I'm doing. Okay, so my question is, well, I should have done the background first because that would have been easier. You know what, let's do the blending first. See, you guys, it's a mess already. We are going to do the paper pouncing first because I need to make sure that what this looks like is going to be okay. So let me get the cardstock out, and I need to get my my palette out. You guys can get this palette over at Picket Fence. You guys, my desk, the reason I'm not standing is because if I make this camera any higher, you may see the disaster that's behind me. All right, let's see here. Let's go ahead and put our palette down. And we are going to be using this stencil. And do I want to do it right on the card base or not? I feel that we should do a panel with this, so let me get that. All right. And we can cut the panel down if we need to. Alrighty, so we're gonna put the stencil down. All right, I'm actually going to cut this paper down first because the stencil is not long enough to hold it down. And I'm going to eventually cut it down anyways, so it's okay. So we're just going to pull this up. Get our trimmer. And we'll just take a quarter off first. All right. You know, something I'm really super excited about, you guys, that I bought for Black Friday is I bought my first, like, official big boy printer. Like, it's like one of those ones that take toner, and I'm so excited about it. I know it's kind of like, a printer, yay! But I'm just really super excited about it because I hope it's a printer that I do not have to replace in like 3 minutes, because that's what I hate about printers. It's just replacing them all the time. All right, so I am going to get this down here. And we are going to try to paper pounce these first. Not for sure how this is going to go yet, but let's try it out. And I think what I might do is start lightest to darkest on this. This is a little bright. I don't know how to make that not as bright for you guys. I'm sorry. All right, so we are going to take our yellow paper pouncer and... All right, we'll try the big one. Let's see how this goes. Do you guys have paper pouncers yet? I know they've been out for like... maybe, I mean, this might be the second year that they're out. They're really easy to use. You just pounce it. On these colors, there's kind of like a yellow, orange, and dark orange. So the yellowish colors, I just use the yellow paper pouncer, and then the orange color, I'll use the orange paper pouncer. And I think this actually might work. So we are just gonna pounce that. And then we'll put this to the side. And then we'll come to the next darkest color. Then we're going to pounce that. I might pounce off the side first to make sure that it's not too dark. Alrighty. And then the next one, we will use the orange. Okay, I want to make sure that you guys can hear me still and that you're seeing everything, because I don't see any comments, and I just want to make sure that you don't have just comment and say, yes, we still hear you and we're still watching you. My biggest fear is to do this whole video and no one watches it, or they can't. All right. Oh, here we go. There's some comments coming through now. Love the big pouncers I have. Need to add the mini ones to my crafty tool collection. Yes, the mini ones are actually, I mean, they're right here. I did have them, but These are a little too small for what I was doing for today, but these are really good. If you have small spaces and you just want to do a little bit, it's great. And if you want to do like a bokeh technique, it's really good too. And I can show you what that means if you're not for sure what the bokeh is. All right, so we're going to take the orange paper pouncer and then we're just going to go here. And we're going to try to blend it up into the next color up. I bounce off the side here to take off the extra ink because I don't want it to be super dark, but you can kind of blend pretty easy and keep using the ink. And I think that looks good. Perfect. And then we're just going to go to the next color. We might need, this might be too much orange at the bottom, so we might need to do something here. We're going to do super orange here, and then we're going to take the extra ink we have off here and just kind of make this lighter. Kind of make it look like it's 5 colors instead of just 4 that we have. Okay, I think that's looking good. Sometimes it'll appear like it's not set into the paper yet, but that's okay because it takes it a few minutes to actually soak into the paper. So, not a big problem there. Now, this is where I have a question for you guys. And I wish I could do like polls and stuff on this. And there might be some way to do it, but I'm old and I can't figure out technology anymore. So we're just going to do it the old-fashioned way. I'm going to ask you a question. I feel that this card is going to look really cool if I maybe do some gold splatter on this before I take off the stencil, so that the gold splatter won't be on the white part, it'll just be on the rays of the sun. What do you guys think about that? Put some comments, let me know what you think, and we'll go from there. And then also, kind of for the same thing for the blue neighbor, whoops, let me bring this up here. Kind of the same thing for the blue neighbor. I'm going to hold off on that for a second. So I'm going to wait for some answers. Let's see here. I hate that this is delayed like 45 seconds to a minute later. That is the weirdest thing. I hate it. You would think with the technology that we have now, everything is instant because that's what we want. We want it now. We need it now. I do that too. Leave stencil on and sprinkle. Perfect. Then that's what we shall do. Although the problem is it's not in a splatter box and I don't want to get my computer messy. So, you know what? Okay. We are gonna try to do this. We'll fix it if we need to. We're gonna bring the splatter box over. We're gonna put this down. Let's reposition the stencil. God, you guys, this is like totally stuck. There, here we go. Ooh, that looks really cool. I do like that. I hadn't really done it yet, but let's reposition. Let's reposition it to try to be in the exact same spot. Let's try this again. My head might get in the way. If it is, I'm sorry. Is it this one to line up now? Here we go. It'll be okay if it's a little off. All right, there we go. All right, so I think we are gonna do some gold splatter. I'm nervous. First world problems, right? All right, so let's shake this up. We're gonna get our little splatter brush. We are gonna get our water bottle. We may not even need the water. We'll see how liquidy this is. Let's try to keep this focused. There we go. All right, so we are going to pick some of this up. Yeah, we're gonna need some water on this. There we go. And then let's spray a dib-a-dab of water. We'll try that first. If it's not enough, we can always add. And you guys, I try to use this thing. Sometimes it's weird. I don't know if I'm like doing it right. I think we need more paint, more splatter. The brush took up too much of it. We have plenty. We're just gonna use it. All right, let's try it again. There we go. I think we have a lot more now. See, this is the thing. Okay, here we go. I kind of, oh, that's, now I think I have too much on here. Too much paint. Oh, it's like, y'all, it is going over the computer. It is on the keys. Why? This is why I don't do this. All right, let's do a little more. I need to make it like less bouncy. How do you do that? And then what do you guys think about, all right, so this is the gold. What do you guys think about adding yellow? Like, should we add yellow splatter too? Or do you think the gold is enough? Because there's like yellow on it already. So that's the next question I have for you guys. What do you guys think? And I can just mix the yellow in this, so I don't have to clean this up right away. But I should get a towel out right now so that I can make sure that we have something to clean up with when we go to do it. All right, waiting on some answers here. I'm gonna take a sip of my water. Oh, here we go. We have a tip. Tap the brush against an acrylic block. Use a tiny brush so bristles don't snap back and decorate everything. Yeah, I don't want to decorate everything, but yeah. So I'll wait for some answers. Brandon said add all the colors. I could do that. I was thinking about maybe some white splatter. Not sure. Let's just add a little bit of yellow to see what happens. Shake, 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 shake. And I think this has like some pearlescent or pearl kind of situation in it too, so it may be a little bit more shinier. Oh, my little thingy ain't working. Let's just pour it out then. Just a little bit. There we go. And you know, I think I am going to pull out a smaller brush to see how that works. And I think that's why I pulled this one out, because I couldn't find my regular brush. Let's see. Oh, found it. here we go. All right, so let's add a little bit of water. Let's give it a little stirry stirs. And then tappy tap. Okay, I'm not for sure the yellow really helps, but it does at the top. It doesn't, you know, because it's really light at the top. We're gonna do it. It's done. We're just gonna continue. So how was your all's Saturday? If you are in the US, did you enjoy your Thanksgiving? Are you getting ready for, and if you're around the world, depending on what holiday you celebrate, are you ready for that? We can try to have a little discussion while I'm doing this. All right, so I think that's gonna be good. I don't want, the problem is too, is I tend to go overboard and then it's like, wow, what is that? It's a piece of paper covered in shiny stuff and I have no idea what to do with it now. All right, so let's light this up. And then we're gonna clean our brushes off and I just tend to, oh, here we go, another tip. Another tip, empty the dropper, squirt back into the bottle each time you close your bottle so mica doesn't settle and clog the dropper. Oh, and that might be what the problem is. I wonder if I could take the, because it looks like it could be disassembled. I wonder if I can take that out, like put it in some hot water, shake it all about, do the hokey pokey, turn it all about. That's what. All right. I don't even know why I went there, but. All right, so we are going to clean the brushes off here. I tend to just spray it on the the towel when I don't have my water available, which I have a glass of water right there. I brought it just for this, but no. Why would I want to do it the easy way on a live? Why? All right, so let's clean this off, or let's take this out. And I'll clean the palette off in a bit. Well, you guys, this didn't quite work out because it still got under the stencil a little bit. There we go. But it'll be all right. It's fine. It's great. All right, so we're gonna set this to dry. Then we are going to pull out our Howdy. And I'm thinking, let's put this to the side over here. I'm thinking with the Howdy that we should do a blue splatter because, you know, it represents the sun, but, you know, there's white, so there's no like blue. So I thought that we could take the blue, what is this one called? Liquid turquoise blue, or liquid turquoise blue. And I thought we could splatter this with the blue to kind of do like the sky and the clouds. So what do you guys think about that? Let's try it. You think? And also, do you think I should put paper in so that it gets a little bit of blue also? It's on blue paper, but should this get some splatter also? Tell me what you think, and we will go from there. Anyway, oh, the big boy printer. I'm so excited because I hope I'll never have to replace this, or at least be 5 or 10 years. It's toner. I might be able to use it for like printing out stamps and coloring with them that way when I need to, like digital stamps. I've never been able to do that because I had is it jet printer? The one that has like the liquid ink in it and it always bled. So only need to add water to a thin paste and splatter or, okay. Y'all, look at this. Misty, why don't you just come over here with me and help me out? All right, so I'm gonna wait. I'm seeing if you guys have a response, what you wanna do, what you think. We'll go from there. While you guys are answering, I'm gonna check my phone real quick because my phone's going off. I gotta do my Duolingo. It's about to kick me out. There we go. All right, I don't see any comments coming through, but maybe you guys, it doesn't matter to you guys, you know, whatever. So I think I'm just gonna do the blue. So let's do it. This, oh, you know what? It is that because I see the mica coming out from the bottom. So I'm gonna have to take all of these and clean them out. But we're just gonna pour this out tonight. Because you know what? There's enough in here to last like a million years. So it's okay to use it. And I'm gonna wipe this off on the side. There we go. All right, let's put this away before I do some damage. And I probably shouldn't have worn my nice sweater to do this. I didn't even check to see. There's no splatter on it, thank God. All right, so let's try this again, but we're just gonna do tiny brush for right now. All right. All right, let's do some more. See, I feel like it just needs a little bit more water, maybe. It's coming off, though. I think this is gonna look cool, though. I need to tap a little harder. It's not coming off fast enough. All right. Let's get this down on the neighbor. Whoops. The brush accidentally touched the paper. Let's do a little more. I know you said hit it with an acrylic block, but you know what? I don't have one out right now, so I can't really do that. I'm just trying to get enough blue. Oh, the brush hit the... All right, I think that's gonna be good. Okay. All right, so let's take these out. We need to let these dry just a little bit. Hopefully they don't take too long. We might have to pull out the heat tool. Take this out and let's put this away. All right. Put these guys over here and let's clean up this blue. And again, I have a glass of water over there. What am I doing? What am I doing? All right. You guys, I think there's like a sale right now going on over at Picket Fence 2. And I think it's like 90% off of like dyes and stuff. I think it's still today that's happening. So, you know, if you get a chance to go over there a little bit later, you can use my link to, you know, do a little shopping if you want. It's affiliate link. So it means I get a little kickback from it and at no cost to you. Let's see if this is gonna, there we go. All right, tap against the bottle instead of acrylic block or any small hard surface you can clean. You're so smart. All right, let's see here. Now, remember how I was gonna try to incorporate this guy, I don't know if that's going to work. So I think we're going to leave this out. So let's see what we're going to do here. Let's let these dry a little bit. I am going to walk over across the room and try to find a little bit of touches of fancy that we can put on this, little sparkly sparks. I don't think I have anything over here. Oh, you know what? Look at there. I got blue right here. Alrighty. While that's drying, I am also going to put chapstick on, you guys, because this cold weather here in Chicago chaps my lips and I don't like it. I'm sorry. There we go. All right. Oh, you know what else I could have used for splatter? Is this Ocean Poppy paper glaze. Could have used that also. That's an option for you if you do not have the watercolor splatter and you have something like a paste from Picket Fence. You can use the paste too. Alrighty, let's take a look at this. Let's see if it is dried. It's doing okay. It's almost dry, but it's not as bam in your face as I wanted it to be, but it's gonna work because when you move it, you can see it glowing, and I like that. It's the touch of fancy. We may not need any touches of fancy on this. We will never know. All right, so I am going to pull out the heat tool real quick and just dry all these. And I'm sorry, I actually maybe I can mute this. I don't. You guys let me know if it's too loud. Is there anything you're looking forward to for the holidays? Food, gifts, giving gifts? No, I want it to snow, actually. That's what I want. I want snow. And people hate me here in Chicago because people here in Chicago that have lived here their whole lives hate snow. And you guys, what's perfect about this glass mat is you're able to like heat on it and it doesn't like mess up your table, which is nice. I used to have a self-healing mat and woo, I put some holes in that. All right, so I think this is good. You know, one thing I did not think about is fitting this word onto this card panel. Ooh. All right, let's see if that's dry enough. All right. So this guy, I think we are going to just glue it right on the base. All right. Glue. Because we're going to give the letters some dimension. All right. I almost feel like I should put a black mat on here, but I always do black mats, and I'm trying to change, you guys. I'm trying to change. All right, let's see. Or I'm trying to step outside my comfort zone is what I meant. Because this splattering stuff, y'all, outside my comfort zone. All right, so let's do this. Alrighty. All right, we got the first part done. Now I feel like we are going to get these letters out. Oh, that looks cool. I do like it, actually. Howdy. I'm looking forward to delivering presents with handmade cards to my local senior center. Had a Christmas party this afternoon with the art group. That's so fun. I'm excited because one of my favorite restaurants is basically catty corner from where I live. So it's like on one part of the block, and then if you walk around the block into the other side is the restaurant. We have become really good friends with the servers there. They treat us really good. We go there every Sunday. They, always got a spot for us. I just dropped a letter. I have to bend down to get it. So they're always so good to us. And so what I like to do is give them a handmade greeting card, and we give them like a Christmas bonus because they're just really good to us and we enjoy them, and we want to say that we appreciate them and that we're thankful for them because they're really good. They're nice. They treat everyone with respect, and it's just lovely. All right, so let's take Neighbor out. Neighbor doesn't pack a punch so much, but that's okay. All right, let's see here. Let's poke some letters out here. I did not save the dot above the I. I think that's called the tittle, I think. Did not save that. Am I looking for it? No, I'm not doing it. All right, so I kind of feel like we could do Howdy. It's probably not gonna fit. Of course it's not gonna fit. We're gonna figure this out though. I think we can get it to fit. Yeah, we can get it to fit. We're just gonna scoot some letters over. So it's gonna be like kind of like this. And then once I get them all popped up on the foam, I'm gonna put Neighbor here. And I think it'll look cool. So let's spend some quality time putting on the strips. How much do we love stripping, you guys? Love it. All right. I got the super thin ones here so we didn't have to cut too much. Hopefully. Ooh, it's kind of the... Ooh, they're about the same size, you guys. No. I would cut several layers of this, but that would take me forever to glue them. So I'm going to try, let me see here. We're going to see. All right, liquid glue. Let's do some liquid glue on this. To see if we can get this all lined up. If not, we might have to cut these strips, which, darn it, I wanted to try to prevent that. All right. Let's see what this looks like behind. Yeah, that looks weird. We're not doing that. So we are going to, we're going to have to cut some foam tape, you guys. And these will be too hard to cut, so I'm going to pull out a different one here. We will go with this. And we're just going to have to cut small pieces. I hope you guys have time for that. We've been going for almost an hour. All right, so... Well, this is almost the same size also, but we can prevent things from happening. Put W in center, then O and D, then H and Y. That works because the HO and the DY take up the same amount of space. Oh, so smart. I usually actually tend to do that. I usually put the center in first and then go from the outside. But I never think about it until like it's too late, usually. And then I have to pull things up and make things ugly and hate myself. Not hate myself, but you know, like, oh, why did I do it that way? I've been doing this for almost 10 years. You would think I would learn. Like, not to put the stuff upside down on a card base. Do it all the time, though, still. All the time. All right. There's that. Let's see how many people are watching. Let's see. Let's click that. All right, I think we're doing okay. This is not going to be too bad. You know, I have this sweater on and these lights. Whew. It's feels like 199 degrees in here. Okay. Righty. One of the things that kind of is unfortunate, not because it's anybody's fault, but usually Jen would be in here like telling you, you know, what the products are and all that stuff. But if you have any questions, you know, I can try to answer them for you, all that good stuff. But she lives in Europe and it is late there, so she's probably sleeping as she should be. All right, we're getting there. We're on the second letter. There we go. Okay, the W seems a little skinnier. What I'm looking forward to for the holiday is, you know, I don't have family members that live in Chicago. They all live in Virginia, back where I was born and raised. So one of the things I do every year is Tony and we go to Chinatown and we have Chinese food and go to like all the little stores and stuff. Cause you know, I guess, you know, the Chinese culture, they don't celebrate Christmas. So, you know, they're working like normal. They're like doing hair and selling groceries and working in the restaurants and stuff. So it's just kind of like an everyday thing to them, or an everyday like work day. So we like to go down there and just see what's new and all that good stuff. Have a little awesome Chinese food and enjoy that. Although the past couple of years, it's been really cold to go down there. All right, so this W is a little thinner, so I'm going to try to do really thin pieces here. It's like from the Christmas Story, you know, when the dog eats the dinner, they all go to a Chinese restaurant, and it's super good. I love it. Do you guys eat Chinese food? Is there anything that you enjoy? What Chinese food you enjoy? I enjoy super spicy things, but I also love me an egg roll. Like, and I love me a crab rangoon, you guys. Like, we need just a restaurant that sells crab rangoon here. Like, all different kinds. My friend Sarah and we have talked about that. Opening up a restaurant where we just have different crab rangoons. Let's see, there was another restaurant we wanted to open up too that I forget what it was. But yeah, we have little silly ideas like that. We used to go to the Japanese restaurant every year for Thanksgiving. Yeah, Japanese is good too. Chinatown is crazy here. It's like super busy. There's two parts to it. There's an old Chinatown and new Chinatown. So you can go to the old side and get like the Chinese food, like, you know, it's not like Americanized. So it's like, you know, for the people from there, they go there and have their, I guess, traditional is what I would say. And then there's the new side, which has like the mall and like has like the Chinese like fast food restaurants and things like that. So it's pretty cool. So it's nice to go see something different and hang out and just enjoy the day. You know, it's a little hard when you don't have family around you, and you know, there's only me and Tony, so it's not like we can like cook this full meal because we're not going to eat it all, and it takes a lot of time to do that. All right, so we got that, and let's do the Y, and then we'll start putting these bad boys on, and we're getting close to the end. We'll see if it needs touches of fancy. And I'm kind of like stopped up, you guys. The cold weather really does a lot of things to me. So sorry if you're having to hear the little sniffles every now and then. Alrighty. So we have these down. Hubby likes Szechuan. I'm wimpy. All right, so let's just take a look here. Okay, yeah, this is gonna fit. It's fine. The only thing I might need to do, I'm gonna have to stand. Let's see. I could probably, let me scoot this down just a little bit. There we go. And I'm gonna bring my tea roller. And we are gonna do liquid glue on these as we go. All right. All right, there we go. Just gonna try to position these just a little bit how I want them. We're gonna do the W first, like Misty said, because she's so smart. All right, here we go. We're getting it. We're almost there. We're going across the finish line now. We're getting there. Let's get some tweezers. All right. Liquid glue. I don't trust myself. I love spicy food, but I have had spicy Chinese food that would like, ooh, felt like it was gonna send me to the hospital because it was serious. All right. All right, let's do this. Let's go to the edge over here. Of course, I put the tape all the way down to the end. So, all right. Here we go. All right, looks good. Whew. Might scoot these over a little bit more. Let's see. All right, let's do the D. Of course, I did this with a million little pieces on it, so I have to like peel all these little pieces off. Y'all, why? I probably should have pre-planned and cut all these letters out and went ahead and glued them together. And then, you know, could have saved some time. But I'm glad you guys are still here watching me. I appreciate it. I might try to do these on Saturdays from now on because I kind of feel like I'm less stressed because I feel like I don't have to hurry because people are like need to get stuff done. Because I would get a little stressed and feel like I need to be quick because people are busy and I appreciate their time. So I want to respect their time also because what time is money. All right, let's get this around. There we go. All right, that D looks a little off, so we're gonna. All right. Let's see. There we go. All right. We'll do the O. Let's see. You guys, I'm not the best at doing the release paper. I'm kind of the worst at it. These big old man hands, I've been awful and biting my fingernails just because stress and stress. So it's hard to get it off. Trying to work on the nail biting. It's a habit for me. It's something I have to stop. And I could do it for I could stop for like months and months and months, but as soon as something like triggers it, it's like months and months of trying to stop doing it. So it's always a battle for me. Alrighty. Let's get some glue down on this guy. Gotta run. Bye, Misty. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for all your tips. I appreciate it. Have a good night. I'm not even sure if anybody else is watching. Let's see how many. No, we have 7 people watching. So, comment if you can. All right, so we're going to put the O down. And that looks good, I think. Let's see. Okay. All right, we'll do the H. Eyes itching. All right, let's see here. All right. Put the H on. And then the Y. Let's see here. I kind of feel like this is probably not going to need any sequins. We'll take a look, but I think it might make it look too busy if we put sequins on here. So we're going to take a look, but I'm not feeling it. All right, let's see. All right, so the H is a little crooked, but it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's fine. It's fine. All right. It's fine. All right. All right, so now we're gonna get the neighbor on. Let's take a look at this. This, I feel like I might need to cut out in black because now I don't know if it's really gonna show up well in here. Let's see. I think the splatter. You know what? We're gonna go with it. We're doing it. That was the original idea. We're gonna stick with it. So we are just gonna get some glue on this. This really thin die cut, like super thin die cut that I can barely see to put the glue on because I'm getting old. All right. We're gonna stick this like right here. And if anything, if I don't like it that much, I can always cover it with a black piece, a black die cut, so it's fine. Alrighty. And all right, let's just check. Let's see what we can do here with the sequins. Let's open these bad boys up. Let's see what we got here. Oh, y'all, I spilled some already. Let's see. All right, let's see what we have. Let's try to scoot these over so they don't fall out. We're just gonna place a couple on here to see if we need them. You know what? It's not actually that bad. I'm gonna see if there's a different size blue in here. Let's try one of the white ones. Actually, I like the white too, so we'll just stick one there. It's like pearlescent. We will stick one like here. And then let's stick a blue one, maybe like right here. And we'll just keep it simple with 5. I kind of wish these little, I don't see any bigger ones of the little sparkly ones. So I guess we'll just use the same ones. All right. Let's stick a blue one here. And I think that's enough touch of fancy. I don't think it needs to be any more than that. So let's get that going. Let's see if I have a pickup tool here that's easy to access. I think I have one. Well, hopefully it works. All right. Alrighty. I feel so proud of myself. I got this card done in 1 hour and 15 minutes. I did not pre-make this card, so that was fun. I waited on you guys for some decisions, and it was an interactive situation today. And I was less stressed because it's on a Saturday, so I think I might try to move these to Saturday if Jen will let me. And maybe I could do some during the day also to like mix it up. But let me clean this up real quick, and then I'll hold the card up so you guys can see a better version of it. And then we can look at it face forward so you can see it that way too. And this will be the end of the video. I'm so happy. Not that it's the end, but that I finished and I don't feel stressed. I feel happy. All right, let's just put a few things away here. All right, so here we go. This is the card. Let's see if this will focus for us today. Takes it a little bit sometimes. Let's see. There we go. So the neighbor is a little lost in there. I think it's going to be fine because you're going to give it to a person that's going to see it up close. So also the lights are super bright in here, so it may not like be on the camera correctly. But it's simple. I love it. I mean, it took an hour and 15 minutes to make, but I don't know how simple that is. A lot of it was waiting for things to dry. We were talking back and forth, so it's okay. Alrighty. So there we have this card, and then let me go to the forward-facing camera. There we go. And then I'll hold it up this way so you guys can see it. Look how cute. Now that's really not showing up as blue because it's super bright in here. But I love this. The gold looks fun. Looks really great. All right. So I want to thank you all so much for being here this evening. I truly appreciate you taking your time and watching me make this card for you today. Please check the products I used today down in the description, and those are affiliate links, and I would greatly appreciate it if you use them. I will see you again soon. I think my next video, my next live is like December 19th, maybe? I don't know. I'll have to go look. But it's somewhere around there. You'll get a little pop-up and all that good stuff. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Click the notification bell so that you know a new video has come over on the channel. Click or leave some comments down below. Tell me what you liked about the card. If you think I am a horrible person for telling people not to move here in my part of the city, because it's scary, it's dangerous. And yeah, share the video. If you know someone that may like this video, go ahead and send it out. So until next time, I hope you guys have a great week, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.